Hello everyone, this is Leimomi Keliikuli, Intuitive Soul Alignment Coach here, and I wanted to make a video to kind of talk about what actually kind of happens energetically as you're shifting more into your first gift. And so I wanted to share a little bit of some background before I kind of get started about that, but I also wanted to give a little bit more insight about kind of these kind of things and why that is happening and how to get really in alignment. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm Leimomi Keliikuli. I'm Intuitive Soul Alignment Coach. So I basically help my clients to up-level with ease and in epic time by aligning to their divine soul blueprints. And these blueprints are basically what I look up in your Akashic records to kind of help you to figure out what your three main gifts are and how is that going to really affect you to stay in this natural alignment and flow towards your goals. And so in order to do that, I need to access your records, and that's basically where I can have all the information I need to shift you into the right direction, which is clearing any soul level blocks that might be restricting you, to finding what is the missing pieces that you may not be aligned in your life or your business. So if you're just listening in, just say hello so that I know that you're listening, and then I'm going to jump on in. So today's episode, I want to talk about what happens energetically when you totally hone into your first gift, and why can that produce actually faster results in any of your life areas of your life, your business, your relationships, because you will never really actually want to go back once you really hone into who you are and what you are at soul level. And when you make that one shift, it's going to absolutely drastically change the results and transformations that you get for yourself, but also your clients. So I actually received some very clear downloads this over the past couple of days, but also I had kind of experimented with this to figure out why this happens and how it actually works. So over the past year, I started my business actually just a year ago based on looking at people in their divine soul blueprints and seeing where it is that people are blocked, where they really need to align to, and why that energetic quality of their soul absolutely creates the specific business model, the specific way that they're designed to show up in the world and help people, their specific message, how that translates into them making money, and how that translates into creating better relationships and becoming more in flow and all of this stuff, right? And one thing that I noticed is that when you're aligned to the main first gift, it absolutely makes everything move faster than you can even imagine. What I mean is literally when you have this conscious intention that you want to manifest a certain thing, it absolutely actually happens within 2 to 4 days. Why? Because when you're taking aligned action towards different qualities of the way that your soul's designed, it brings in the results faster. So I want to explain about it a little bit more spiritually, what's actually going on, because people have been asking me well, how does this really work? Because I've created this soul line manifestation method, which is very strategic steps that I teach my clients to use as part of their alignment in their business and their life. And also I created this Activate Your Higher Psychic Gifts system that will kind of basically tell you where you need to focus and how you want to create a business model totally aligned to your soul, but really activating this higher level of service. So there's 3 things that happens energetically when you're aligned to your first gift and your higher psychic gifts archetype. So when you're actually aligned to this first main gift of what you're at soul level, there's actually 3 main gifts that our soul is made of. And then all the other qualities is what our weakness is, right? So what I'm actually explaining to you is how to align to the very particular energy of what you're at soul level, and there's 3 kinds of energies. The second and the third gift is actually what creates a lot of misalignments for you to be able to focus on what you want and to create in your life. It is actually the outcome as you expand yourself. It's actually how you express yourself, right? It's actually the transformation that your clients get from you. But your first gift is where you feel the complete alignment of inside of yourself and outside of yourself is completely peaceful. You feel like in flow. It feels like everything that you think about and whatever you create, it's created just instantaneously. The reason that happens is because Source made you a certain kind of energetic quality. So if your type of energy is like love or creation or truth or wisdom or order, like every soul is uniquely made that way. So from Source, when you align to that particular vibration, that particular energy, and you take action towards that, that is actually what makes you move faster into your conscious creation of the things that you want in your life. But when you take action that goes maybe to the second or the third gifts, which is kind of like what you're good at, right? Like stuff that you use, meaning, you're using your psychic abilities with, or things like that. You're serving other people, but it never energetically makes you feel inside aligned. It makes other people feel aligned and getting into their unique energies, right? But it never really serves you energetically. So when you're aligned to this first gift, what happens is Source and creation becomes one within your heart. So you ever had that feeling like when like everything just is flowing, like everything is working, money is flowing, like media opportunities are happening, people are wanting to like know more about how you could help them. It's just like clients coming in and you're not even trying. You're just like being yourself and you're just doing it, right? You're not even thinking about it. You're just kind of like, wow, cool. I'm on fire. I love what I do. I'm absolutely making a difference and I'm making money at the same time. There has to be a balance between your actual implementation and your actual connection to Source too. And so what we tend to do when we get very spiritual is we tend to think, okay, absolutely connect to Source, be oneness with this unique energy, and along the way you actually kind of find out what you're really good at, what your energy is. But if you're not consciously aware of it, this aligned feeling of being connected in all of your chakras, all of your energy body is expanded, all of yourself is integrated, you feel like more connected to all living things, right? You're multidimensional. When you're in that full alignment, you're in your energetic bubble, but if you haven't been able to balance between what you technically have to do on a physical level, right, on top of this aligned feeling, and this is what I call this when you're honing into the first gift, there's just like this energetic cord that like pulls you up and you're just like straight. Your posture is straight. Your body posture is also very straight, right? You're confident. You feel totally like no matter what you do, you can do anything, right? You know that feeling? That's what I'm talking about when you actually are in this alignment to your first gift. This is the feelings and expressions that you're experiencing, but you're not really aware of like why that is until it's like it's gone, right? It's gone. What happened? Suddenly like bills came in, you stopped having fun experiences with your clients, or a refund, or your dog gets surgery, or X, Y, and Z, right? What's happening energetically is something you are misaligned in the energetic blueprint of the way your soul is designed, and that's what I call your soul's blueprint. So when you start taking action towards your blueprint, you feel this like complete feeling of flow, and you're just doing it, right? When you're not in that energetic alignment, you're actually kind of like off. Like it's like operating with like no left foot, right? Or not you're actually right in your left side balance. And so your action and your conscious creation of what you want to do has to line up together. Because sometimes when you're misaligned somewhere and you're not aligned to your first gift, what happens is you're kind of like a little bit off to the side. So whenever the energy tries to flow into you, you're getting like only like half or even less than a quarter of what you're actually supposed to receive from Source. So when you're in this full alignment, you're straight, you're connected, you are voicing exactly what you want to share. Your content is very clear. You're not nervous, right? You're just like being who you are. That alignment really is key to being able to focus on everything else that you want to create in your life. But what's happening is you're energetically like a little bit off. You're kind of operating with like one or left, your left foot is like going more than your right foot, or, it just feels like you're not really flowing. Why you're not flowing is because there's something you did that misaligned you to your main divine soul blueprint, the way that your soul is made of. And so you end up with things, places, people, places, and things that are the opposite of what your soul is designed. Okay? So this is why it's so important to hone into your first gift, to really, really take action towards that main energetic quality. And as soon as you do that, things move faster. It just feels like you've got a whole team behind you, like sharing what you need to do, and then you go and do it, and it's just like it's created. It's true. This actually does happen when you're in this aligned feeling. But when you're a little bit off again, right, it can be just like one tiny little thing, like something that you usually routinely do, and then suddenly you don't do it. And then it causes chaos after chaos where you're just reacting to everything that is. So if you're experiencing people being jealous, to lots of drama around you, to getting sick, right, for no reason, to it just feels like something is like stopping you from doing anything that you want to do to move forward. This means that there's a part of you that's either, number one, ego sabotage, you're resisting, or other people around you are pulling you back to keep you from moving into your new reality that you want to create. So when you're actually totally honed into your first gift, what you're actually doing is you're in the right parallel reality that absolutely brings the fastest results, that absolutely makes you very focused, right? Like there's just this focus, this clarity, just things is like going forward. And sometimes when you're going forward, you also can still take a step back, but you're still moving forward, right? Because this energetic alignment is just purely coming divinely from source, right? Why? Because you and source have become one, and this connection between your energy of who you are and the energy of the way source made everybody else is completely in this flow. So I want you to think about like when in your life you've ever felt this way, when it's just like things just flow. What were you doing 24 to 48 hours before, or what were you doing during that period of time that was just so aligned to you, right? Whether it's in your life or your business, like what was it? And most likely, if you look at your divine soul blueprint, you did something, either one or two different actions that actually got you aligned to your manifesting blueprint, got you aligned to your main first gift, got you aligned to your soul's design. So this is why you need your blueprints. This is why you need to know who you are at soul level. What is the first energetic quality of your soul? Because that's going to tell you everything about how you show up in relationships. What is your niche? Who you are at soul level. How do you help people? What is the transformations people are getting from you, right? These are the kind of things that you naturally would know by being alignment to the first gift, okay? So that energetic divine alignment has to happen on top of your aligned action towards a bigger goal, your higher psychic gifts, and also your ability to hone into what it is that strategically you need to do right now, right? What action you need to do right now. And people who are really, really good at being in the present, they actually create faster results because they are present, right? They're not thinking about it, just like source says, go and do that activity, go buy the car, go, reach out to that one client, go do X, Y, and Z, right? The reason that that's all happening is because this inspiration that you're having in your head and your heart, they're starting to align together, and they become one kind of force energy that's aligned up directly through source. Okay, so anyway, this is why it's so important you start taking action towards your first gift. As soon as you do that, everything will be easier. And I kind of found this recently, that when when you fine-tune your ability to keep taking action towards your first gift, this creates faster results. So my gift is love. So everything I do has to resonate to energy of love and different things of my blueprints, but I do it very strategically. I find out like many different ways that expresses love, because that's my energy quality. If your energy would be order, then what are all the different things that you're going to do to create more order, more peace, less people pleasing, but really be in the presence of bending time for people, right? If you're power, what is it that you can do that's going to really empower yourself, but also empower others at the same time? When you're honed into this energy, there's just something about your whole body, your whole mind, and your spirit, they line up with source. And when we say source connection, I mean literally you feel energized. Like you can suddenly be super tired, and then you just take one action that's aligned to your energetic quality, and then bam, lots of different opportunities, things just kind of show you you are in alignment. Whether it is money coming in, to your clients getting different, like really good transformations, shifts in your relationships, shifts in, you name it, your health, your energy, you just feel on fire, right? All that is all actually really possible if you keep staying this aligned feeling of your first gift. But the hardest part is getting through the illusions about what you think you are. And also what you think that gift is. So for a long time, I had this really weird idea that love is just too soft, right? I need to be super powerful because I was aligning to power. I thought like power meaning I need to be inspiring, I need to like be on all the time, right? But every time when I aligned to that, I felt really inauthentic. I felt like it was just hard to do it. That's how it feels like when you're aligned to your second, your third gift. You're kind of trying to give this value, but no one ever is really listening, right? So when you're in this energetic alignment, people will actually like listen to you. You have this better, like neutral and happy state of being that like attracts more people to you, right? They feel your energy, they feel your excitement, they feel like, wow, whatever she's talking about, like I gotta go buy that from her, right? Because your energy is expanding. So when you're this clear in your first gift, that's what starts to happen. There will be basically like no drama that shows up. And if it does, you can actually tweak it pretty fast. It's almost like non-existent. The ego sabotage may show up, but only because you are creating more work for yourself, or you're feeling like you have to give more when you don't really need to, when you actually just need to be your main gift, right? Your main first gift. So your beingness is just like no drama happens, okay? And you'll be basically who you're meant to be from source. Like source will just bring all the people, places, and things that just make sense. So this is what we mean by you become integrated, more multidimensional, very neutral, just happy, very loving, more compassionate, more just who you are. So this is totally possible, but you really need to know what your first main gift is. And even if you know your first main gift is, you won't know until you actually take action towards it consistently, at least for 14 to 13 days. So 14 to 30 days. And so this is why I created my 14-day and 30-day programs, because they're all meant to help you to maintain your ability to be source, like your ability to connect to the energy of who you are. And every time when I run this program, it's always super powerful. It's always sold out, because everybody knows that when they align to that first gift, there's something just kind of like a momentum basically happens. And so what I found is that when you are aligned to that first gift, it just, people, places, and things just move with you rather than going against you, right? Or you're chasing after it. It's just like you're just expanded, people are listening, you feel heard, you feel like you give value and all of that. So I'm actually only going to run this 14-day and 30-day program one last time this month and next month. So if you're really interested in this, it's if you can, because it's good. This is going to kind of be like my automated type of program, because I want to move on into newer and different things. But this is the one program that's going to absolutely help you to maintain your ability to stay in this first gift. And so what you're going to experience is I'm going to teach you how to manifest directly to what you are at soul level, give you your manifesting blueprints, give you all the different tools, your meditations, exercises that's going to give you the ability to take that inspired action and create the momentum so that this type of creation of everything that you want comes in faster. And it really just takes 14 days to first, number one, get aligned to your manifesting blueprint. And then number two, it takes the rest of the days, in 30 days, to actually be aligned to your higher psychic gifts. And when you're aligned to your higher psychic gifts, things move faster. Like things just absolutely come faster than just only your manifesting blueprints. So if you're interested in that, you can look at my website at www.LeimomiKeliikuli.com. And there on my Work With Me page, there is the 14-day, 30-day program. Or if you want to just know what your main three gifts is, your first gift, then you can also look at getting the 3-hour recording of your blueprints, where I tell you exactly what you are at soul level, so you can use that as your reference point towards what you want to create in your life or your business. And if you want to know more information about this and have more people who are really believes in alignment and manifestation and like living aligned to their soul, then you can join my Soul Alignment Leaders for Conscious Living, and it's my Facebook group, so you can just look that up. And if you really like my videos, come join me on my YouTube channel. I make all of these videos there. It's all available I have hundreds of videos on there that explains about how to get into this aligned feeling and why you need your main first gift to get you to where you want to go. And I also have my quiz, so right on my website you can opt in to try my quiz, and the quiz could give you an idea of what kind of your first main gift might be. But the only issue with that is you may think that that's your gift by answering the questions. So it's really good if I can go in your Akashic records and I can look up really what your main gift is, so then I can kind of give you guidance on where you want to focus your energy towards. All right, I hope that I enlightened you. If you have any other questions, you can PM message me or reach out to me, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Aloha.